Well, you know what, Private? Well, you'll have to get yourself asleep, alright? For some reason, though, if anyone gets everything what you need, if you get ready for the next mission, that's your real true course. So, hopefully we can, get ourselves in mind of where we just started. So you know that everything what it been changes. That's all we got here for today. So, I don't know what's your status, but I don't know what your thing is. So I'm physically telling everybody else who is not taking everything what they need. So you're telling me things about what happens to, whatever happens, it doesn't belong to where we start. So then, I didn't know what's going on, but when all these people were undercovers, they're all the best undercovers ever. So, although if it's not changed, then when is this going to happen to us now, Private? And as we speak, we didn't know about the consequence to make our own ways, not to discover stuff. So at some case though, you didn't know what's happening on the date. Well, things might get done yet until anybody else who exceeds, but nothing serious. And yeah, didn't know you have the right thing, aren't you? So though, if we get the things already, you might get yourself killed. For any reasons though, Private, maybe you should still take them out until you reach the number 0. So you hear me, right? All these things never get worse all the time. But at this point, you can get yourself soon. Will we know who is the best undercovers ever? I knew Jason who killed one of these informant officers, but we thank for him for taking these informant officers out, because they stole the uniforms. For now, we took it back. Always. For now on, Private, our corporal here is taking the advantage of a sniper position. Although, if Jason is taking everything what he wants, he can do whatever he wants to, not to truth exceeding all the time. But nothing serious. Nothing serious at all. We're just to make a few things already. But we will know what it's happening or what is not happening all the time. You didn't know about Jason who killed one of the non-FBI officers. If they're not FBI's, they're all imposters, but they used to stole the disguise, stolen the uniforms and changed it. They were moped thugs or something all like that. Maybe it is an MWF. You didn't notice everything, would you? Sure it is, Sarge. Well, obviously there isn't. Hopefully, if we do not have to think about it, so Jason is undercover. He is undercover. For some reason though, Sarge, Jason is undercover at this point. So we don't know what's to charge. But the difference is but there is a battery of, just in case there is a course. At this point, Sarge, Jason has done something enthusiasm, but he is enthusiasm, confidence. He's an agent, an undercover, and he is an undercover. But for some reason, though, Sarge, if there is any problems that we don't care about, it's not taking anything places for long. But although it isn't changes, if we have a change though, Sarge, we get to know what we are gonna do. So at this point, we get to know what we are gonna do. But he's do what he has to do. Then it's not change. But definitely not. But he did the right thing. But though, if I said to Jason, if Jason was actually undercover, he's undercover. But Jason is undercover actually. He can do whatever he wants. You know, like undercover missions. He's an undercover cop. You didn't notice, haven't you? Yeah. I heard you. At this point though, Private, you may exceed. But this might be the real course. But not just in time for a week. So hopefully if it's not working properly, so then we'll know what's going on at this rate. But for some reason, things might turned up. Or for some reason. So you know, things is might gonna get everything that what he needs to do. He needs to get his new job to be undercover. So I knew that Jason was actually a good cop. But Jason is the best undercover ever. Apprehending, searching evidences, search the evidence, and everything, etc. Hopefully we get them all right or something. So we're getting into it as we speak. So we're getting into that otherwise. So we'll have to be occupied. We have to be occupied for at the moment. At the moment, we have to occupy for a situation. Any of these authorities might never get truths. They get the truths of the aggravations. But they haven't been aggravated for a while, but they didn't aggravate, or they haven't been obliterated or aggravated for some reason. It all might be caused for some reason. So now, I must just say to Jason that he's quite confident and he's a good undercover. I've seen Jason that he is dressed a uniform as the LAC. So went to the LAC compound yard base, because sometimes, and he's the one who stole it. So I do mention everything, what it belongs to me. So I have to get quick for the real fast as I said. Well, the very fast as I can, just to make sure that we all have to stay safe for a while. Hopefully we can get enough time to get at risk. So we'll get to know that we will not get to know what we are doing. So we'll understand how this is going to happen. So yeah, I think that's all we got here. Everything but the other ones. So I have to get everything ready. I'm moving on to the next mission.